Hi everyone, it's Fiona from Major League Hacking. Super excited to walk you all through the third step of the Microsoft Passport Challenge, where we're going to be deploying a service on Azure. For this particular tutorial, we're going to be showing you how to deploy a static web app. So let's go ahead and jump to it. So go ahead and navigate to Discord with the Microsoft Passport Challenge information and click the third hack pack link that says stop number 3. And it's going to go ahead and take you to the Azure portal. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my own portal here. Now, when you open up your portal, you may need to sign in, or it may look a little bit different from what you see on my screen. That's totally okay. You know, everyone's dashboard is going to look a little bit different depending on how much they've used it or haven't used it or what level of account they have. But everyone will have on this left-hand side the same navigation. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a resource, which is the first option on the top of the navigation. And we're going to search for static web app. And we're going to go ahead and select that option. And we're going to hit create. So because you already redeemed your Azure for Students account for the first step, your subscription should already say Azure for Students. Awesome. Nothing we need to do there. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a resource group. Now we can call our resource group anything that we want. So let's just call it maybe just Fiona's tutorial. Awesome. Let's hit OK. And then we need to name our static web app. I recommend just naming it the same thing as your resource group, although it doesn't have to be the same. And then for a hosting plan, go ahead and select free if it isn't already selected. Leave whatever time zone is already set here. So for mine, it is Central US. And then for deployment details, select GitHub and then connect your account if it isn't already. For me, it's already connected, which is why you see my username here. And then we need to select which organization on GitHub we want to pull our repositories from. So I'm going to go ahead and select my own account here. Then it says repository. So this is asking us what code do we want to host on Azure. Now, because you all already created a repository in the previous step, you're all set up and ready to go. So if you are new to GitHub and you don't have any other repositories, go ahead and select that one that you just made. I have a bunch, so I'm going to go ahead and pick the one that I prepped for this tutorial, which was example 2. And I'm going to go ahead and select the only branch that is available, which is main. And I'm going to hit review and create. Now, Azure is really nice here, and it's going to give us a preview of the deployment before we actually do it. So looks good to me. I'm going to go ahead and hit create. And it's going to go ahead and deploy the code, which is really cool. Super easy. We just did that in quick few clicks. And we're going to hit go to resource now that the deployment has been completed. And we're all set. We have now deployed the code from the example 2 repository to Azure, and it is now hosted so that you can have your friends, your family view that code, which is a really great use case for hackathons when you want to publish your code for example, judges or even future recruiters to see. Now, sometimes the URL does take like a few seconds to propagate. So for example, it might say your static web app is live and waiting for your content. Don't worry, that doesn't mean that you did it wrong. It just means that it may take a few minutes to load. Don't be impatient like I did and think that everything's broken. I definitely, when I was first using it, felt that way. But you did nothing wrong. It just take a few minutes, hit the refresh button a few times. And I already prepared what it would look like in another similar deployment. So in the end, my code deployed through this tutorial looks like this. So if I wanted to, for instance, in a real life example, upload this for my hackathon project, for example, to showcase my project, or as I said, use it in maybe your internship or future jobs. So you did it. You completed the Microsoft Passport Challenge. I am so proud of you. Congratulations. Go ahead, fill out the rest of the submission form, hit submit, and I hope y'all enjoyed this experience. If you have any questions, feel free to find me on Discord or LinkedIn, and happy hacking. Bye, everyone.